guys, so today I'm going to do a tag video, but before we get started, if you want to see this complete outfit, I can link a outfit of the day post down below and that will tell you what's on my lips, nails, and everything like that if you have questions about that. But I'm going to do the 42 beauty questions tag. I am going to do it in 2 parts just because 42 questions can take quite a while and I tend to talk. So I'm going to do the first part today and then the second part will either be February 3rd or 6th. So just watch out for that. One of those two it will be. And if it is after that date, I'm going to try and link the video down below for part 2 just so that it's not super long and yeah, you can watch one or the other. All the questions will be linked down below and then I think I'm going to do them on my blog as well. Just kind of give more information or different information and things like that. So yeah, the questions are right here. There are 3 pages, but we're only going to do 1.5 today. So the first one is, how many times do you wash your face daily? I try and do 2 times, one in the morning when I wake up and one at night. Usually it happens one of those times, but I've been really working on doing it twice a day and getting in the routine of that because that's what I'd really like to do. Number 2, what skin type do you have? Dry, oily, or combo? I think I have combo because some of my face gets really dry, some of it gets really oily. It also depends on the season. Sometimes most of my face is really dry. My nose, like this area right here, not the, like if you call this the T-zone, I guess, the stem is what gets oily. This doesn't really get oily for me. This is really dry, but this is really oily. Okay, what is your current facial wash? I have 2. I use one in the morning and one at night. The one I use in the morning is the Clean and Clear Morning Burst Skin Brightening Facial Cleanser. This is oil-free, just looks like this. The smell wakes you up, so I didn't want to use that at night. That was a cat. I'm pretty sure it was this cat. It might have been the orange one. Sorry about that. Okay, so this is the one I use in the morning, and then at night I use the Neutrogena Fresh Foaming Cleanser. It looks like this. It's not foaming, but it is really soothing and gentle, and it is a makeup remover and cleanser in one. So that's why I really like it for the evening. The next question is 4, do you exfoliate? Yes, it's my favorite. That is my favorite thing to do. I feel like it gets my skin so clean and I love it. And then what do you use, or what brand do you use, is number 5. And right now I'm using the Fasanti Brighten Up Enzymatic Face Rejuvenizer. I got this in my Birchbox. I really like it. This is really fine. It's not huge beads. It's like sand. So I really like that. But in general, even like with my face wash, these beads, and then in masks I usually have ones that have beads so I can scrub it off. In general, a lot of the products, not just exfoliators, but other products I use have exfoliating components in it. Just like I use a Clarisonic, which really gets in there and gets it clean. The next one is, what moisturizer do you use? During the day, I use the Olay Complete SPF 30 Defense Daily UV Moisturizer. As SPF 30, I really like it. And then I'll usually mix it with a tinted moisturizer because I found that moisturizers leave this like white tint on my face. So I usually mix it with a tinted moisturizer to give it some color. But yeah, I really like that. And then I use a Neutrogena Naturals like face cream for the evening. And then 7, do you have freckles? I do. You might not be able to see them right now. In the summertime they become really prominent. They're usually on my nose area, really on my nose, and then some in my cheek area, but I do. Do you use eye cream? No, and I looked for eye cream, but let me know if you guys have any recommendations for eye cream because I really want to start getting in the habit of using it, but a lot of them are expensive, and so I haven't really heard any yay or nays on a lot of eye cream. So let me know if you guys really like one and I can check it out. Do you or did you have acne prone skin? In some areas. I was never one of those kids that had acne all over their face, and I've never been one of those kids that had like squeaky clean face here. I always get pimples like right around my mouth, like where guys get beards. That's where I have pimples. Very rarely do I get them here, and then sometimes I'll get them like in the crease of my nose, but normally that is blackheads. But normally it's just like this area right here that gets pimples. Did you ever use ProActiv? I did, because my brother did struggle with acne quite a bit, and he didn't really like ProActiv, so I tried it. I didn't hate it, I didn't love it. I was just kind of like, this doesn't really do much for my skin. And then, what foundation do you use? I use many different foundations. There's not been a foundation that I absolutely love. But if I had to pick my favorite, it's the CoverGirl Nature Luxe. And then I usually use BB creams as well. And this is the Garnier Skin Renew BB cream. I love BB creams a lot. Number 12, what about concealer? I use lots of different concealers. If you my January favorites, which will be coming up, I talk about an e.l.f. concealer that I like, but it's not my favorite that I've been using recently. But I really like the Benefit concealers, and I got this Confessions of a Concealaholic. I did a review on it. I can link it down below. But I really like the Boing concealers. They're right here in this palette. And I really like those. So that's probably my favorite. That's for like high coverage. You do have to be careful because those can look a bit cakey sometimes. So that's why I do like the lighter coverage concealer sometimes, when I don't want to, like, when I'm wearing a BB cream and I like want to look like decent but not like flawless face, I guess, if that makes sense. I don't know. But yes. Do you know your undertone color? No, I don't. I sometimes think it is, because I can get away with beige and ivory, so I think it might be neutral, but sometimes I feel like my skin looks really yellow, and other times I feel like it looks really pink. So I don't know. My heritage is very mixed. I have Asian and white in me, and so I think they kind of like get really confused, and there's like this weird undertone that nothing matches, and yeah. So I don't know. I'm just very white. That's what I know. And I go for the whitest color and see if it matches. But beige and ivory, both of those colors seem to work really well. So I'm going to go with neutral. If you think I'm completely wrong, let me know in the comments, because I won't get mad because I really don't know. But yeah. What do you think of fake eyelashes? I've actually never used fake eyelashes. I don't deal with pain. This is something you might not know about me. I hate pain. Hate it. I used to never wear band-aids. I hated band-aids. I still don't like band-aids. I hate band-aids, and so I feel like that would be part of feel kind of like a band-aid, like not hurt, but like be uncomfortable. So yeah, I've never had fake eyelashes. Did you know you were supposed to change your mascara every 3 months? Yes, I do know that, and I don't do that. Partly because up until recently, I would change mascara daily. I wouldn't stick with one mascara, so I would just use them up, and then if I see that they're dry or there's not very many product, then I get rid of them. And that's kind of still how I do it, or if it starts irritating my skin or my eyelid, then I'll do that. But I've been working on finishing up products. So that's what I've been now using a mascara consistently, and so maybe after 3 months I will throw it away, but I didn't do that because I didn't use it all my mascaras very often. So I've been working on not buying mascaras because they're very tempting to buy because there's always so many of them. But yeah, that's that. So what kind of brand of mascara do you use? I use drugstore mascara, and normally Maybelline or CoverGirl. That just seems to be what I am drawn to. Number 17, Sephora or MAC. I like Sephora because there's a bigger selection, and there's stores, and I feel like when I'm at a MAC counter where they're very helpful, I feel like I get overwhelmed because I can't just look, because they're like, what do you want? What do you want? What do you want? I'm like, I don't know. And I don't want to necessarily buy anything, but I want to see what it is, so maybe next time, So yeah, that's why I like Sephora. I like the bigger store. I like that it is its own store. And while there's people there to help you, they don't seem like they're on top of you 24/7. At least the Sephora's I've been versus the Macs I've been to. What makeup tools do you use in makeup application? I use brushes for powders and eyeshadow and things like that. And I use sponges for like liquid products and like a highlighter. And then sometimes I'll just use my fingers for either. I like my fingers a lot, but sometimes when you start using them and they just kind of get all messy and it just doesn't work out so well. Number 20, do you use makeup base primer for your eyes? Yes, sometimes. I tend to use cream eyeshadows a lot more. They seem to hold pretty well. The eyeshadow. So normally I just use cream eyeshadow and then like regular powder eyeshadow on top of it. But there's a few times I'll use an eyeshadow primer if I'm not going to use a cream, or if I know that cream base doesn't hold on to it very well. And then the 21, is it for your face to use a primer? Sometimes. I sometimes just use moisturizer. Again, it depends on where I'm going. If I'm going to use foundation and I want it to stay and look the best it can be, I definitely use primer. And the primer I use is the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. I really like this stuff, and it's just really silky and smooth, and I really like that. Definitely would recommend it if you're looking for a primer. But yeah, those are the first 21 questions, and I knew this would be long, so I'm sorry. That's why I didn't want to do all 42. And so I'll link part 2 when it is up. Like I said, it'll probably be the 3rd or the 6th, and my January favorites will be up the 31st, and I will talk to you guys later. I hope you have a great day. If you feel free to answer these questions down below, or you can link a video or let me know you did it and I could go watch it. And yeah, I will talk to you later. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, and leave lots of comments, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!